Hello everyone, welcome back to the fourth episode, episode of the Association of Outcast Businessmen. Back with me, your host, Doja Bro. Now, what am I gonna do for this episode? Well, it might be shorter. I keep on saying it's gonna be shorter, then it's like shorter by like a minute. Still takes like fucking a day to upload with my shitty internet speed. Even though it's connected straight into the router. That's just how internet companies be. Anyways, this fucking large burn on my nose has gone down, so that's nice. And I'll just fucking smoke this. I put all my keef into it. Did a nice line of this, and this. So, what should I talk about? That's a good question. Alright, how about the fact that people constantly try to make countries appeal to the minority instead of the majority of people that live there? Like, what's up with that? You know what really grinds my gears? The fact that everything has to be made into some fucking sort of identity politics. Like, fuck identity politics, mate. It's like so cringe. That's just trying to sit here and try to have a nice day. But, oh, you gotta care about this and that, fucking. Like, pronouns. Who cares about pronouns? Honestly, if you care about pronouns that much, you a bitch. Like, wow, you didn't call me they, or you called me she for some reason. I really don't fucking care. Just silly. Oh, also stupid. Regulation. It's like, why the fuck you need a regulation? Right? There's barely any business coming into the country. You're already in debt. Yeah, put more regulation on that shit. Makes sense. Oh, how about also the fact that nobody has fucking common decency? Everyone says, oh yeah, because everyone's highly educated, but that doesn't mean you're fucking smart. A person can be a fucking highly educated dumbass. It's not, hard. You just need the money to spend. Just because you went through some fucking course doesn't automatically make you the fucking top macho in the brain department. It's like, fucking. Like, why does a piece of paper that you paid for technically, and you just have to go through some fucking test that is standardized and it is made to make money? It's like stupid. It's fucking stupid. Fucking the first type of schools ever made were in fucking Germany, and that was for the Protestant Reformation or some shit. It was made by Martin Luther King. Martin Luther. It's fucking some German guy. Then he made it to indoctrinate the youth into the religion. It's like, you don't have that nowadays with religion, at least. No, you still have some schools in countries, but really just depends on the area. But what they do now, they still continuously make profit. That's always the borderline of some government facility. Prisons needs to make profit. Schools needs to make profits. Well, at least in fucking America. Hospital need to make money. Food stamps, mate. Fuck it, we need to make some profit on that. But yeah. Wait, what's like? forgot something. I had something I was gonna say. Yeah. But yeah, anyways, just doesn't make sense. Oh wait, yeah. They don't do it with religion, with indoctrination. They do it with the politics. It's so obvious, honestly. You'll go to the school and they'll say, oh, it's not a political place, but it's obviously a political place. It's a government establishment. They're pushing their own motive forward. Of course, they're gonna make themselves seem like the fucking mess. But even though there's no politics involved, you can obviously see that it's leaned towards like a leftist thing, or fucking some right doctrine shit. It's just mad how many people fucking, when they're young, just like believe all the shit they're told. I mean, I'm no fault to that. There was like 13 when I actually grew some balls and stopped listening to people. Greatest decision of my life. I might be alone, but at least I know I don't have any fucking fakes. Because if people want to message me, they message me. And they don't. Fuck off the line. I'll fucking close my hand on you and just smash you. Like, I think there's only like one person that actively asks me to come out. No. Come on, Gmail. But yeah, everyone will say here that they're your friend. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna go into another rant. You know what it's those fucking people that act like they honestly care. But you can just see their fucking, what you said, one thing, they'll be like, uh-huh, and then they'll just go on to something else. It's like, I have to live with my mother a lot, it's fucking horrible, but I'm not gonna talk about family issues, don't need to. But yeah, but she always thinks she has better judgment than us, but she's the one who tried to kill herself, so. Don't know. I thought I might have some, better state of mind, but just a buffoon. But I honestly hate, there's like people out there in the world, you can notice them. It doesn't matter, there's people that are your friends that are like this, and there's people who are your enemies, and people you don't know who are like this. It can apply to anybody, really. It's applied to me before, because I was just kind of like one of these cunts. But changed. I didn't have much experience with them for a long time, so it didn't really impact on my brain. As much as it did my friends. Ugh. Whatever. Just show them that. So, but yeah, it's really easy to see people who really only care about themselves when you really just look for the key points. It's just that they're kind of unresponsive to, or they don't question anything you say. I'm not saying it's like it's like loyalty, there's loyalty there, but there's also the need to say, hey mate, you try doing this, or I see a problem with that, can I at least say something about that? And just say it, have a little back and forth and see whose idea is better. It's like, fucking hell. And there goes my desktop monitor. I don't know if my face has gone dark, so I'm gonna move the mouse. Nice. Nice. I am the baddest man in the universe, as you can see. There is no American waste man like me. You do not understand me. Premium leather. Premium. Wait. It doesn't say that. Yeah, premium Primark. Premium Primark. Premium Primark. When I'm in America, I'll have all Walmart. I'll just have brand Walmart. I'll just be that type of white trash. And I love fucking Primark. I'm just such broke bastard and a cheapskate, and they just have really cheap shit. They have good shit, and then they have shit on discount, and then they have cheap shit, and then they have cheap shit on discount, which is pretty good. I usually just time my prices like at the end of like a season or something, or end of like a clothing catalog or fucking whatever they're called. But God, raws, really good papers. But elementals are better. I just like rice paper over this. Well, as long as the rice isn't gathered in China, I will buy elements over raws. They better produce these things in Spain, or at least somewhere that's not commie hole. I hate communists. I hate fascists too, but at least they are efficient. They're not killing their own people, they're killing the ones they actually want. When it's communist, they're killing their own people and the people they want. It's just like double negative or one negative. Kill them all. Capitalism is the only way forward. Says me, the poor fucking economic migrant. Fucking hell. This is from the Spiceworks. I'm pretty sure I've said that already. It's really nice. Really nice. Yeah. It's very cheap. It's like a. Oh, yeah, for £1, you get 20 grams of this. That's like roughly, it's like five pounds, like Great British pound, for 100 grams of colt's foot. It's a really good herb. It's much healthier than tobacco. It doesn't have nicotine or anything like that. I think it could cause maybe livers or gums disease, but better than tobacco. I'm just saying, right? Just saying. I've swapped over from tobacco, and I'm just saying, it's just much nicer. Right. Alright, so just gotta roll it upwards here. Good rolling lessons, by the way, folks. Good rolling lessons. My name, Tobias Johnson. No. It's actually, Sheldon Sanchez. That's a shit joke, I'm sorry. I'm sorry if you can hear my PC just roaring in the background like an absolute fucking, just like, train wreck. Sometimes I hold the most unghastly facial impressions. Well, facial expressions, not impressions. Like that. I look into the deep, even the deepest eyes of my enemies, and the closest hearts of my friend. When I pull up this face, they know nothing of love, nothing of happiness towards me. It's only anxiety and fear and hatred. There's sometimes lust, but rarely. Rarely. I am no hedonist. Try to be a hedonist. It's just not sound. The people are not sound. They're all dickheads and pussyholes. I fucking hate them, mate. If you ever see like some e-boys, e-girls, like those goth girls, just like fuck's sake, mate. It just makes me want fucking just duck and weave, just mate. Go up against 1v5, mate. 1v5. I tried to do that once. Didn't do it smart. I didn't do it smart because I had a couple balusters in my backpack. So, that was not good. But, do not regret it. They tried to chase me. They got a bigger group after me. It's pretty funny. But nothing serious happened. And they didn't honestly want to have anything. Because, you know, they can't do shit unless they're in big numbers. But thankfully I got loyal boys that are always around on my ends. Like all my neighbors. And just my boys. I might not be able to talk to them much, but I can rely on them for fucking shit to get done. So, oh guys, remember, the boys are forever, women are temporary. Do not give up on them, though, for they may be a subspecies of man. They are still worth saving in many ways. Just because we have to fucking mate with them. But I think there's some good ones. Right. Sorry, I'm trying to think of the name of a good one. Oh, fucking dickhead. One second. Fucking hell, come on. I had some music on in the background, so I'm gonna see if I can just find any female artist. Fucking Nicki Minaj, I guess. That's the only female name I could think that's slightly. It's not even good. Wait, oh fuck. God. My teeth look like those fucking old cigarette like warning advertises where they had the yellow stumps at the teeth. I swear to God, they're not that yellow and orange in real life. The camera's not. It's just not pleasant. But anyway, I need to spread some more. Sorry, folks. Do not mean to be just dipping down my head and not saying anything, but I am doing something I would rather not have on camera, if you would so kindly. Most people who watch this won't even get this far in. You know, it'd be nice if I had an average viewer rate of above fucking 20 seconds. But a man can only dream. But I'm glad there's like 50 people have watched this so far, like in total. I don't know if that's like 50 different people in total or a couple rewatches. But anyways, that's really nice to see, and I got 10 whole subs. So, fucking boogin' groovin' groovin'. Boogin' boogin' boogin'. Sorry, I fucking hate phones. Sorry, the reason why I look so shiftily at the top of the camera is there's a fly. Dickhead. Oh. Well, the roach has become somewhat large. It's not fucking a Logitech camera, webcam, so don't expect the best quality. Sorry if this is bad FPS and some shit. Honestly, I would try to make this better, but I'm running this on like some bootleg Windows 7 operating system. Forehead strong. I got a big forehead, but at least it doesn't go back to my head. It's like right there. Oh. I do not want to look like no fucking insecure cunt. Because I'm obviously insecure, but it's not because of my fucking beauty or emotions. Well, yeah, my emotions, they're pretty shit. It's mainly the money. I got no coin. I'm insecure about coin because I can't do shit. You can't do shit without coin. It ain't a white and black oil. It's fucking green one. That's why business is fucking necessary, or law. Like one of those two, like, honestly. Or fucking just, you know, some art, science, math, health and fitness. That's biased. But yeah, if you just specialize into something, there'll always be a need for it, even if it becomes a niche. And never bank on one thing being, you know, the thing that's gonna fix you. To, you know, the thing that's gonna bring you out of the gutter. And you can't really rely on an external sources for happiness and shit. So don't think that just because your business is booming, that's like fucking always gonna last. You gotta fucking think on your toes and shit if shit goes south. And you gotta learn that if it does go south, you gotta keep yourself together so you can rebuild. Because fucking hell, imagine you were in defeat, then you build yourself up, taste fucking victory again, and then you just get it fucking just thrown in your face, someone pisses in your ashes, and they're like, yeah, fucking hell, mate, you ain't got shit no more again. What do you think of that fact? And then the guy there's just like fucking, he's just foaming at the mouth like he has fucking rabies or some shit, because he's just off like everything he worked so hard for over the course of like maybe a year or two. Just fucking disappear. Another second. But hey, the man got up and he said, fuck my life. Was a bit depressed for a while, but then he eventually got out of the gutter. And the man made himself anew. He had to die symbolically to be rebirthed into a new man. A new man capable to be adaptable. And that was my rambling. I give good Tony. No homo. Because I know no females watch this. Expect a woman to watch me. Besides, it's crazy. No. Doing that just so it's even more wet on the glue and around. You're working like a get on my way, so never peace when you are gone. Where you weary head to rest, don't you cry no more. No, just down. It's a rose view above the noise and confusion, just to get a glimpse of all the solution. I was soaring up the higher, but I flew too high. Don't mind my, see, I still was a blind man. Don't mind my read. Don't think I still was a madman. I'm butchering the lyrics, but I can hear them say, carry on my wayward son. The witness when you are done. Lay your weary head to rest. Oh, don't you cry no more, no. No more, no more. And that's all I know of that song for right now. Ooh, that's a pretty bad sideburn. The boys would be ashamed of me. I am very sorry. There you go, I fixed the chair. It looks blue in this webcam, I don't know why. Well, the smoke either looks slightly blue in this webcam, or was my laptop. Oh. Sorry that you had to see my elongated neck. Nobody wants to see how big that is. I was also again not clever, and I'm very sorry if you even heard that joke, or you're not paying attention. That's cool too. I don't really mind. You know what I'm gonna do? I think I got some memes that I haven't posted, so I'm gonna try to put that at the end of the video. Yes, there. You see me mining for gold. But I think I'm just gonna do this one much shorter. Like, not much, but a bit shorter. So I might call this like a mini or something, if you would like that. Just tell me what topics you want me to talk about. And I would do a live stream, but my internet's so shit. And I would need people to do, I would want people to, actually know how to. Because I don't have a phone at the moment, so I can't really use social media effectively. I don't use Twitter. I'm not a faggot. I know my hair might 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 suggest otherwise, but trust me, I'm just just the heterosexual male that will eventually have some fucking legal action taken against them for not my fault. I'm saying it right here and right now. I did not help the Nazis in the Nuremberg trials, and I did not suggest banning LGBTQ communities from the food stamp system. I'm joking. I also did not suggest making a Roman-type government in the U.S. where Donald Trump would be classified as a holy entity of a divine empire, where Trump would become God Emperor and rule forever. I also did not shove multiple Nazis motives, Nazi propaganda from the Second World War. Fucking hell, say Nazis in the First World War. What am I, retard? That's besides the point. You know I am, but I'm trying to keep some dignity. Anyways, I'm about to finish this point. You know how I think voting should work? I think it should take everyone that pays taxes should vote. Like, say, somewhere in the country, the minimum age when you start paying taxes, you're like, 16. So, you can vote. And you can participate in local fucking shit if you pay the tax. But that shouldn't only just include the nationals, the ones that were born. It should be able to have from immigrants that come abroad and integrate to the culture in the society. It already happens. It's like, it's a known fact that people in the US use fucking, like, vote like illegal immigrants and other people, that like just can't get the register. Just get these fucking licenses with like things just so they can go vote. And it's like the cards of like previous voters. It's just shit like that. Well, well, I'd still say we need. It's not. It shouldn't be the popular vote though. How a fucking republic should work, like how America works, is you have the popular vote, right? Which determines like how many people voted for who. But hear me out. Like for college system, each state has an indeterminate value that's already been pre-based, and you need to win a certain amount of states with a certain amount of points, which is like how it is in America. And you might say, why do that? Shouldn't it be the popular vote? So imagine this: there's around about 50 states, right? And in reality, in our reality, 4 of those states have the biggest populations. So if you could get all 4 of these populations, all these cities, states, you would be able to effectively control the entirety of the United States Electoral College system, including, it just should be that. You would be able to win not the Electoral College system. That's saying we don't have it. Sorry, I'm a bit, a bit high. But if you had those 4 states, you would effectively have an ultimate power, just an ultimate fucking block of power that you can use as your political basis. Because these 4 states have enough population just to fucking just overrule them with just the amount of people, and that leads to unfairness. It leads to a divide of the country when one party rules over another and only prioritizes, like, what, maybe these states would consider still about like 10 to 15% of the entire mass of the US. So like the 10-15% controlling the 90-85% of land. That is not a fair system. It's just not a fair system. That's why these states have to have these certain amount of points, just so they can get representation effectively. So they'll go with the party that will promise, hey, we can do this, this, this for your local communities, and based on like what type of state they are, if they're like a low infrastructure, like fucking Wyoming or some shit, low population shit, they might go conservative. Yeah, that's what I think they did go conservative. Yeah. It's just like the parties are supposed to tailor to the needs of the people. One does that, the liberals, by fucking putting these, fucking reforms. Everyone puts in reforms. There's been good liberal presidents, there's been good conservative presidents, all that. It's just that I'm kind of tired, but it's just like, what the liberal party's done recently, it's fucking mad. Like Obama, he's good. He was okay. Well, he wasn't good. He was okay. But I think we all overestimated, we just make it seem better, his presidency, than it actually was, I think. Like, honestly, fucking hell. Obamacare, I think it helped me, but fucking, I don't know. Again, it was his system that allowed the poor people of upstate New York to suffer in fucking unhumane conditions with a failing industry and failing infrastructure. The segregated environment. That which caused me to move because fucking searching for a better land, I hope you heard that. Fucking so hot. But uh, if it wasn't for those, fucking, who was it? It was a Bush, then it was Obama, I think. Yeah, I think. Don't really remember right now. Wait 1 second, I'll just search it up. 47th president should be. Yeah, fucking. Yeah, it was George W. Bush, I was right. Yeah, if it wasn't for those, fucking upstate New York might have fucking standed a chance. It might not have been so centered towards the city. But I'm just an angry poor person. I should probably be in jail so they can use me as slave labor. But, you know, play hide and seek with them. You see these hands? These hands just go in and out of the fucking handcuffs. Like, hey mate, fucking stop. You see, they don't shoot me because I'm white. Oh, that was in bad taste, but it's true. They will give me a water bottle if they do catch me. Like, hey man, you must be thirsty. You want a drink? I'll be like, yeah man, please, I need juice, man. And then there'll just be one black guy besides me. His brain's just gussed out on the floor, and I'm just like, just recording it, and I'm not, you know, I'm not involved in the guy's murder for just watching it happen. You know, I'm void of any, like, you know, responsibility from that. It's like, it's pretty cool, I would say. It's a pretty cool idea. But anyways, boing, 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 boing. And I think that summarizes my point. So, this will probably be the end of the mini. So it's going to be like about 15 minutes shorter. So I think that's good. Might make it more digestible. And how I might make it like 30 or just 20. Maybe just 10. Maybe just 10. I don't know how people can just fit content into 10 minutes. I fucking just go on and on. And I know that's fucking appealing to some people, but there's others, you know, they don't have the patience to, you know, deal with this bravado Americano. You see, they just see this, like, and they're like, it's not human, it's a fucking, what would be a good insult to call myself? It's just a dirty, stateless immigrant who got into the borders of Europe. I think that's a pretty good insult to call myself. What about you? Anyways, I'll probably die later today. Maybe it's 1:30 a.m. Who knows? Nah, that would be fucking stupid. Stupid all. Okay, see you later, alligators. Nah, I'm joking. Dojo bro out, though. See you later, guys. Bye bye.